All right. Can you see me? All right. Can you see my screen? All right. Now I said we now have the product, the cost, the sales, the date, total. Now from this, we can format the font style and the font size respectively. Okay, so you come to your home under the font ribbon group. You have the font style, you have the font size, you have bold, you have italics, you have underline, and other options. So, since my emphasis is the font style, so I'll come change it to Times New Roman. I love Times New Roman anyway. Then the font size, I can as well change the font size 12 and then I press enter. It's looking pretty good now. Okay, you can decide to add a border. To do that, you come back to your home under the font. You see, you click on the drop down. We have different kinds of border. We have bottom border, we have top border, we have left border, right border, no border, all borders. I must say this, before you print your Excel worksheets, you must put border. Otherwise, it will not appear in a tabular form. It will just appear on a plain sheet. Okay. So if you want your data to appear in a tabular form, it is important that you add your border. So I'm going to click on add, that is all borders. Now you see, you now have all borders on your table. Okay. Now I can decide to to um to highlight this and make all bold. You can press Ctrl B, automatically it makes it bold. Then for these cells, come to your home. Then you can increase the font size here. You can reduce the font size here. You can also add button color rather. Okay. Now I want to add a new row at the top of my table. What you will do is take your cursor, move to the topmost row in your table, right click and click on insert. I'm waiting for my system. Can do same on your system as well. We have a new role there. Now, I will then write sales entry for Addis Enterprise. Okay. Now, I can, I want these to go across this. So to do that, I will select and select across the cells that I want the sales for Addis Enterprise to appear. Then go to my home. And once you get to your home, then you look for merge and center. This is how to merge multiple rows together and to centralize your text. Then you click on merge and center. Now let's look at what happened in our worksheet. Now you see we have sales for Ade Enterprise. Okay. Now I want to bold this. I want to change the color. Let's go back to our home. Then work with these. Then we can add this color for the text, this for text, and this is for the background. Okay. Now make it bold. Okay. Now this is sales for Addis Enterprise. Okay. Now we have been able to do this. So we have the dates, we have the total, we have the sales, we have the costs, and we have the products. Now, what I would love to do is I want to freeze the header in such a way that when you have a multiple rows, you can navigate, you can add multiple entry of data, and your data will still be there. Okay. Now, to do that, you click, we have the cells already. So let's come to view. All right, let's see we are still there. Now under view, we have, I want you to look at what we have there. We have the workbook view, we have the show, we have the zoom. Then the next ribbon tab, that is the group, we have window. Now for the window, where we'll be taking the freeze panel, we have the new window, we have the arrange all, we have the freeze panel, we have the splits, we have the hide. Okay. Now, if I want to split this row and the subsequent one, you can click on it. It will split while you are still working on the same worksheet. If I want to hide, the same thing. Okay. If I want to arrange, you have different forms of arrangement. It's also there. But at this point in time, what I want to do is I want to freeze this panel. Okay. Just click on the drop down beside the freeze panel. Once you click, you see freeze panel, keep rows and column visible. At this point, it's saying keep your left column visible. Okay, you can see the subheadings. Okay. Let me move. Okay, I guess you can see it now, right? Okay, so let me see it. Okay, so let's come back to view. Okay, now the drop down menu actually covered the heading. Okay, that is the reason why you are not seeing it. Now click on the freeze panel. We have column and horizontal. He's saying that if you want to freeze, when you have something is frozen, it will just be there. So you want to freeze the column, the left column and the header, you click on the first one. If you want to freeze just the top row alone, you click on it. Then if you want to freeze only the column, you click on it. Now, what I want to freeze here is just the row. So I will click on this. Okay, now it's frozen already. Okay, let me just do something so that you get what I'm saying. Or let me just scroll down so you see it. You see it. So you notice that the header is still there despite that we have empty sheets now. So this will be constant while the others will not be there. Okay. Now you are saying, okay, maybe we want the variable at the top here to still be constant and they should not hide. It's possible to do that. Let's unfreeze this. We'll go back to our view. Let's go back to our view. Go back to that same freeze panel and then click on unfreeze panel. Okay. Now I've done that. So let's come back. Since I want it to be here, so click on this. Then let's go back to view and then let's go back to freeze panel. Now we have this. We have freeze panel, we have freeze row. So we click on this freeze row. So let's see if it will work for us. Okay, let's scroll down. Oh, it didn't work. Just the first row. So it means we need to work. Let's go again. Let's go again. Go back to view. We'll go back to view. Then we'll go back to freeze panel. Then we have unlock all rows. Okay, I've not unfreeze. Okay, let me unfreeze first. Okay, I've unfreezed. Okay, so let's go back to freeze now. So hey, keep rows and columns visible while the rest of the worksheet scroll based on current selection. Okay, keep row visible while scrolling through the rest of the worksheet. The top row, that is this. Then I'll click on this. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, you see now, at this point, my second row is also constant alongside with the sales of enterprise. So when you are entering multiple rows, you notice that it will be there just to guide you. Okay, that is the essence of freezing of your panel. Okay, so we use these when you are creating a database and you don't want, okay, what am I supposed to enter there? What am I supposed to enter? So you don't need to do that. Immediately you are frozen your panel, it remains constant, and then you can move forward. Okay, so basically today we have considered data entry, and we say we are using sales for a day's enterprise, in which the variable, the qualitative variable, I want to say this, that this is qualitative analysis. Okay, we have entered for product, what products does our day's enterprise contain? Okay, we have milk, we have biscuit, we have Maggi, we have soap, we have sweet, we have gari, we have coke, we have rice. Okay, the cost of these items per unit, please. We have 200 naira for meat, $200 rather for meat. We have $300 for biscuits. We have $400 for Maggi. We have $500 for soap. We have $300 for sweets. And then we have $300 for $350 for cake and $700 for rice. Okay. So that is the cost per unit item, please. And that is why I said you must understand what you are entering. The variable you are supposed to enter is very germane that you know what you are entering. So this is the cost of item per unit. Then we now have the sales. We can't see the drop down. Sorry, please, which of the drop down? All right, let me go over it again. Okay, we have we have view rather. You come to your view, and then under freeze, look at this. Look at my cursor. You see a drop down, an arrow pointing that we call that drop down menu. Look at it here. Once you click on it, you see the options under the freeze panels. Okay. Okay. All right. If you can see that, can you please hit the dialog box? Can you please hit the dialog box if you can see that? Okay. I'm waiting for your comment, please. I'm waiting for your comments. I'm waiting for you. Please comment so I will know we're on the same page. Okay. Okay. Look at you look at it. Okay. Look at this. I can expand this. Okay, let me expand, but to see your comments. All right. Can you see the options now? Can you see the options? Please, can you just comment? Let's know if you can see this. Can you see the options? I'm waiting for your comments. Okay, I'll go over it again. Look at it. Then we have the free unfreeze panel. We have the freeze top rows. We have the freeze first column. Okay, over here, okay, I guess is the network. This one, because I expected it to show. Yeah, coming. Let's go back. Announce. You can see now. Freeze panel. Okay, you see the option. Oh my. I don't know why the network is not showing it. As we speak, it's showing currently here. Okay, okay. I'm coming. Let me minimize this and see if showing the check showing over here. Oh my. I don't know why this is not showing. Okay, let me even come to home. Let me come here. See. Okay, now let's go back. Let's go back to our view. Let's go back to our view. Once you get to our view, I'm waiting for the view to. I'm not seeing it. The view. The view. Click. I don't know why the options are not showing. Okay. But okay. Now for the home, can you see what you have there? The drop downs are not showing. All right. Please, can you see now? Please, can you see the drop down now? Now, what I did was just to allow all my drop down to show. So I've gone to my view. Now, under view, you can see freeze panel. Okay, if it's not showing, I'll just say it with my mouth. Okay. Now, under the options, there we have on freeze panel, we have freeze stop rule. Okay. We also have freeze pause column. Okay. So the option that I selected is the freeze stop roll. So sorry, not the freeze stop. That is freeze. The first options rather was the one I selected, because if you have to select the second row rather, it means it's going to select the first row in your data in your worksheet. However, the option I selected, we select the role I selected and the one before. Okay, if you can, yeah, and you are with me, can you just hit the dialog box? I'm waiting. Okay, we, I said we have done the data entry, formatting. Okay, Now, we just looked at data entry, as I said, and the formatting of our cells respectively. And for now, what we're doing is we're performing certain operations using the sum, using the products, using the products, the sum, the divisors, and the if sum. Okay, so just permit me using this for learning. Okay, I'm going to write this for now. Yeah, I'm going to write another one here, subtraction, and then here division, division, and then here addition. Okay, now to be able to perform product or multiplication, I guess we did that here. That is this item and this item. But at this point, I will be showing you using your ribbon tab as you click on equal to here. Immediately you keep click on you enter your equal to under the under the product column. I want you to move to your formula bar. This is what we call formula bar. It shows you your functions. Okay. Now, since I want to perform products, I'll click on the drop down. I'll click on the drop down. In case you are not seeing it on your screen, click on the drop down. You see different options there. We have the sum, we have the average, we have the if, we have the iPad count, we have the max, we have the sign, PMT, standard deviation, and more functions. Okay. Now, more if I'm not seeing it there. Okay. So I can search and write nuts. I'm sure, is that the right spelling? Okay, that is the right spelling. Okay. So click on OK. Then it comes out, what do you want to perform the cells? Then I can kindly select this. Then the second, I can select these. You can see B3 and C3. That is cell referencing. And then equal. Okay. Now we have 1000. So we've just performed multiplication as products. Let's go for subtraction. You can use your minus, but I'll be showing you the other way around using if sum. You click on the formula bar. You look at your option in case it's not showing. Then you click on more functions. In case you are not seeing the options, you click on more functions. And then you can search for if sum. That is IMSUB. Then you click on OK. Now it's asking you what do you want to subtract. So you're going to see two columns. So let's go ahead and subtract the 1 or the 2 rather. That is biscuit. Let's do that. Let's subtract it from the first one. And okay, now you see we have 109. Then let's go for division. The same enter 2. Then at this point, we are looking for division, which is not there. So click on more functions and then we search for division. Let's see if it's there. So what you have is quotient. So we use quotient for division, okay? So you enter the numerator and the denominator. The numerator is a value at the top and the denominator is a value below. Okay, so let's have it that way. And the denominator, we have the sales. Then you enter equal to. Then for addition, okay, so you can perform addition here to just press enter the equal to. Go to your formula bar here. Here. Then you click on it. Then you click on sum. Once you click on sum, two dialog box will appear asking, do you want to add together? Okay, I want to put this cumulative sum here. Then the courses, cost per second, respectively. Okay, I select the first for number one, number two, I select the second, and I will click it. Now I've done that. I've told you on how to create, to drag, instead of entering a formula over and over again. Just take your cursor to the cell, immediately your cursor change to cross sign or a plus sign as the case may be. Then you drag down. Immediately you drag the other operations, the same operation for other cells. Okay, so to hold down your you will left click and then you drag down. So you left click, press down your left click button and down. Okay. Yeah. Take your cursor to the left down of where you can see. Then you left click. Oh my. You left click and drag down. Okay. You do the same for these two. Left click and drag down. Left. Okay. Now, products, subtractions, divisions, and additions. Okay. We also have the aggregation function. We have the aggregation function as well that you perform on Excel. Okay, aggregation function. Please, I want you to ensure that I want you to know that all these are the basic principles that governs your operation on Excel. Okay, on Excel. So these tools one after the other. One after the other. Okay. Start aggregation. Then we will later on enter different other another sheet, enter that value, and then perform other things. Okay. And with this, I'm sure you are aware you can still run a data visualization for this. You can run, can insert a chart. Waiting for my chart to load. Okay, I don't want this. I want what I want is for this and this. Let's run a column chart. Not a pie chart, column charts. Okay. We have these. Have these for these. So this is showing us the cost of item on a using visualization. Okay. Okay. So for tonight, this is where we'll be ending our lesson. So hopefully in our next meeting, we will be looking at aggregation functions, the VLOOKUP, the ULOOKUP, I will advise that you go over the video again and okay, thank you. Do well to subscribe to our channel, okay, and hit the notification button so that you can get notified once we are online. Thank you. Ah, oh.